Substitution is used in math when you want to substitute a number for a letter. In other words, if x is used as a variable and you have an expression like x plus 3 and you say that x is equal to 4, then your expression over here, you just substitute that number everywhere you see that letter. So in this case, we're just going to put a 4 there, and our expression is going to change to 4 plus 3. And then you can evaluate that expression and get your answer 7. And similarly, if you have an expression like x plus 3, and you say that x is equal to -1, then you're going to substitute the -1 for this variable over here. Just substitute it, just fill it in there, and then your expression becomes -1 plus 3, and you can evaluate that expression. It's going to be 2. So substitution just means you take the number that you're given and you substitute it for the variable that's in the expression. Here's another example. We have 4 minus x. And if we say that x is equal to -1, we can just substitute over here where we had the x. We can just put -1. So that would be the same as 4 minus -1. Now when we evaluate that expression, you know that when you subtract a negative, it's the same as adding. So this expression would actually end up being 4 plus 1, and that would be equal to 5. So substitution, you just substitute whatever value it is for the variable. And here's another example. So we have 2x plus 1. And let's say that x is equal to -1 again. So here we have 2. Now this is where some people get a little bit confused, because you can't just put 2 minus 1, because this 2x actually refers to 2 times x, which is the same as 2 times -1. And just to keep that straight, we can put brackets around it. And this 2 times -1 would be -2 plus 1. So we evaluate that expression. We have -2 plus 1. We end up with -1. Now just one more thing. So you can't just take this number and fill it in over here when you've got multiplication. You actually have to remember that there's multiplication happening here. And here's one more example. And in this example, we have x plus y. So we have two variables, and we're going to say that x is equal to 2, y is equal to -3. So we substitute. For x, we put a 2, and for y, we put a -3. So we have 2 plus -3, and we evaluate that expression, and we end up with -1. So substitution, you just take the number that you're given and you substitute it for the variable over here.